talk about the disability hearing. This is your day. You've been waiting for a while. It could be a year, it could be 2 years. You've been waiting for a while. Boom, you finally got your hearing date. It's real straight talk. I'm gonna tell you like I tell my clients when they come to me. First of all, it's under oath. So as long as you tell the truth, I'm not gonna ever have a problem. Tell the truth, okay? The hearing could be short, be under half an hour, it could be under 15 minutes, or it could be long. An hour, it could be 2 hours. It could be continue to another date. It depends on the case, depends on the facts, depends on the evidence, depends on how the judge wants to proceed. So don't go in there stressing out. So I tell people all the time, first of all, relax. Judge is not there to rip your head off. Normally they're not. I'd like to believe they're not, but they're not there to rip your head off. Whether you believe it or not, you are an expert on you. Nobody knows you better than you. So the questions they're going to ask about you, you already know the answers to. So just keep in mind that you are an expert on you. That's the first thing. If you don't understand a question, ask for clarification. Do not, I repeat, do not try to figure out what they're asking. If you don't understand, ask for clarification. Listen to what is being asked of you. Most questions fall into two categories, open or closed. Closed questions are ones with a yes or no answer. Open are the ones that give you the opportunity to elaborate. Do not make a question one into another. So if the judge says, how are you sleeping at night? Guess what? How are you sleeping is an open-ended question. How requires you to describe it. Do you sleep more than 8 hours a day? No. Oh, okay. You're thinking, oh my God, I got to explain more. Trust. You'll have the opportunity to explain more when you get the opportunity to. So if the judge doesn't give you the opportunity at the time, at the very end, if they say you have any other comments and you're doing this by yourself, tell them. Well, you asked me if I could sleep more than 8 hours. Actually, I said no, because I barely sleep an hour or two at a time. Now, take your time in responding. Sometimes you're in such a rush to get the information out that you're not listening to what the judge is saying or your representative is saying. Take your time. You don't have to rush to get it out. They're not going nowhere. Take your time. If you need a question repeated, ask them to repeat it. So many times you're sitting there, trust me, when you're sitting there in court, your senses are hyper aware. You're already freaking out because you've never been before a judge before. Got that. Let's take time. If you hear a question, but you need to repeat it, just say, I need you to repeat it. And if you think you can't do it alone, get a representative. The judge will typically ask you, do you think you want to, have you had a chance to review your file? I've had clients tell me this. They've gone and the judge will say, have you had a chance to review your file? Well, the file, I didn't know I could review it. Okay, did you know that you could have witnesses present? Witnesses? I thought it was just me. Okay, do you understand all the things that you have to do to prove you're disabled? Well, I know I'm disabled, but is there something else I'm supposed to do? If you find yourself in that moment where you are really freaking out, you've waited too long. I know see, the problem that a lot of time people run across is that they're in the hearing, they've been waiting so long, so now they have to decide, do I want to wait longer by getting a representative, or do I want to roll the dice and do this on my own? I always tell people, you've been waiting a long time as it is. I know it sucks. Get you the help that you need, because I would much rather you have somebody who is experienced helping you go through the process and giving you the best opportunities, if nothing else, present the best case possible, than you going in there and winging it and risking the chance of basically not presenting the case in the way that you know it should be presented.
Tune in tomorrow as we talk about what does your long work history say about your case.